June 2025. The Middle East trembled. Missiles lit up the night skies, cities went silent, and the world held its breath. A historic clash, Iran and Israel at war. But what triggered it? Who attacked first? And how close did we come to a full-scale regional collapse? Welcome to Trendy Freak, where we decode the world's biggest events in just minutes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more geopolitical deep dives. The tension didn't start in June. It had been building for months. After Israel's repeated airstrikes on Iranian military installations in Syria and alleged Mossad operations inside Iran, tempers boiled. In early May 2025, Iranian military leaders vowed retaliation if any more provocations occurred. Meanwhile, the Israeli Knesset authorized preemptive defense measures amid intelligence reports of a possible attack. On June 2nd, everything changed. At 3:30 a.m., Israel launched a series of surprise airstrikes on suspected Iranian nuclear facilities near Natanz and Isfahan. Multiple explosions rocked the sites. Iran confirmed the attacks, reporting dozens of casualties and severe infrastructure damage. Within 24 hours, Iran responded, not with diplomacy, but firepower. On June 3rd, Iran launched over 150 missiles at Israeli military bases and key infrastructure points, including sites near Tel Aviv and Haifa. For the first time in over a decade, Israel's Iron Dome was overwhelmed. Air raid sirens echoed across both nations. Israel retaliated with fighter jets, targeting Iranian air bases in Kermanshah and Mashhad. Meanwhile, cyber attacks crippled financial systems on both sides, suspected to be carried out by elite hacking units. The global reaction was swift. The UN called for an emergency session. The US and Russia issued warnings. Oil prices soared, and civilians, they took shelter, fearing the worst. But the scariest moment, a missile landed just 15 kilometers from Israel's Dimona nuclear reactor. Had it hit, the world would be looking at a nuclear catastrophe. By June 5th, nearly 700 people had died, thousands injured, and both countries were bracing for ground warfare. Egypt and Qatar stepped in as mediators, calling for a 72-hour humanitarian ceasefire. But the fighting didn't fully stop. Rogue militias, especially Hezbollah and pro-Iranian factions in Iraq, kept launching attacks toward Israeli territories. So, what's this war really about? It's more than missiles. It's a proxy battle of ideology, territory, religion, and power. Israel seeks to neutralize Iran's nuclear ambitions. Iran wants to end what it sees as occupation and Western interference in the region. This war also exposed the limitations of modern defense systems, the vulnerability of global oil routes, and the failure of diplomacy in high-stakes nuclear standoffs. As of today, June 2025, a fragile ceasefire holds, but tensions remain dangerously high. Iran warns of future retaliation. Israel remains on high alert. Was this the beginning of a greater Middle East war, or a temporary flare-up in a decades-old conflict? Let us know what you think in the comments. Could this conflict reshape the entire region? Subscribe to Trendy Freak for real-time updates, in-depth analysis, and stories the world needs to hear. Thank you for watching.